Hi guys, so welcome to my fourth video. Thanks to everybody who's kind of liked, subscribed, left comments, all that kind of thing. I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy my fourth video. So today's video is from Kinnoull. And hello to everyone from the north side of Perth. So we're starting the day here from the Glover Arms, which is just next to McDermott Park. It's the Johnston Stadium. Then a little bit I'll tell you what game that I'm going to. But so this pub here, it's about a 5-minute walk from McDermott Park. If you ever do go to a St Johnston game, highly recommend coming here. It's really nice. So I'm just going to go in for a wee bit now. And then we'll talk about what game we're going to today. Here we are. So, had a little visit to the Glover. Had a pint of neck oil. It's £6.25 a pint. Line-up wasn't so great. It had Doom Bar as well. But the thing about Doom Bar, it's not normally poured that well. I mean, that doesn't mean to say that the Glover won't pour it well, but I've had bad experiences with it, so you should just kind of leave it. But yeah, the Glover. So it's really nice in there. It's got like a roaring fireplace and all that. Kind of nice, seating areas around it, and that just nice to have a meal and stuff. But just beware, it's quite expensive and it's really busy when St Johnston are playing. So, where am I now? Well, I'm at Hunton Tower Castle, just across the road. Castle was built in the 14th. I won't tell you too much about it, just in case you want to come yourselves, you know. But yeah, this is about a 5-10 minute walk from the St Johnston ground. If you do decide to do a game at McDermott Park. Yeah, it's a bit on the pricey side. It's, well, actually maybe not actually, £7.50. That's actually not that expensive for tourist attractions. It's owned by Historic Scotland, or as it's now called, Historic Environment Scotland. So yeah, I mean, there's a price to pay, but at the same time, it's like not as expensive as National Trust, you know. But if you do go to a St Johnston game, come here if you want to do something before the game. Now, the reason that I'm here, I'm not actually going to watch St Johnston today. Yeah, it's too expensive. Sorry, St Johnston, championship teams. Yeah, can't afford it. I don't think many folk can. But yeah, the reason why I'm in this part of Perth is actually two other teams that play around this way. There's Letham, who play in the Scottish Midland Premier League. They play about a 5-minute walk for the St Johnston Stadium, maybe about a 10-15 minute walk for this castle. And then this game that I'm going to today, I'm going to watch Kinnoull play, who play in the East of Scotland 2nd Division. So that sits at tier number, let's hope I don't make a nightmare of this again, so that's tier number 7 in the Scottish footballing setup. So you've got, Lowland League, which is tier number 5. Then below that you got East of Scotland Premier number 6, East of Scotland First number 7, actually East of Scotland 2nd Division tier number 8. So I'm going to go to that. They're playing Arniston Rangers today. A lot of cars shooting about here. I don't know if it's something to do with the St Johnston game. Try to find somewhere to park or getting lost or whatever. Yeah, so Kinnoull, they're about a 10-minute walk for the St Johnston ground as well. They're so close to the St Johnston ground, you can actually hear the fans cheer in McDermott Park if St Johnston score. Yeah, just going to head to that. Alright, so 1 minute past the Hunton Tower Castle. There we are, we've got the Glover. A couple of minutes further on, you have a massive Tesco, which is right next to McDermott Park. The rain is coming down, so even though I'm at the Tesco, the Kinnoull ground is only 2 stops away on the bus. I may actually get it, which completely defeats the purpose of this video, is because it's like to show you how close together everything is. Yeah, so we look at this little mini roundabout up here ahead of us. This is between the Tesco and McDermott Park. If you turn right there, just a couple of minutes up, is 7 acres, and that's where Letham play. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to decide if I'm going to get the bus for 2 stops or if I'm going to walk it all the way to Tulloch Park to watch the Kinnoull game. And I got the bus. So, yeah, I left you at Tesco, right? So about a 2-minute walk further past that Tesco is McDermott Park. Then maybe about a 5-minute walk. There's a bus stop that I just got off at. And a few minutes down here is where Kinnoull play at Tulloch Park. Just filming this here to get a bit of an idea of what the neighbourhood is like around the ground. Yeah, rain. It wasn't meant to be raining today at all. The weather forecast actually tells us right now it's actually not raining, but it is raining. So of course that's when we're going to be in the height of our football season, isn't it? That said, yeah, I think I said more than enough about that in the last video. Alright, so just as we get down the bottom of the hill here, you can see the ground, Tulloch Park. Yeah, so Kinnoull's the name of a neighbourhood in Perthshire, just on the other side of the river from the city centre. It's probably the most middle class, not even middle class, upper class, poshest area in Perth. It sits on Kinnoull Hill. You get amazing views from the top over the River Tay. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. Right, so here we are. Just turn this camera around. So we can see the ground there as we come down the bottom of the hill. So, just up this road here, a few minutes up, there's a co-op, which is handy. Get across the road here. Huge car park here. There does seem to be a lot of St Johnstone fans that park here, or away fans park here. St Johnstone are playing Airdrie today, so you might see some Airdrie bumper stickers. You never know. There's a number 2. That takes about 10 minutes to get here from the centre of Perth, and just across the road there's a bus stop for going into the centre of Perth. It's circular buses. So number 2 coming here, number 1 going back into the centre of Perth, and going up in that direction where that number 2 just went. That's heading up to McDermott Park via the co-op. Alright, okay, so here we are. We're at Tulloch Park. £7 entry, so let's get in there and dive into that away day spirit. Right, here we are. Got in, game's just about to kick off. Kinnoull in the red, Arniston Rangers in the blue. £7 entry, paid £1 for the half-time draw as well. Never won a half-time draw before, but might be a chance today. It's not a huge crowd, but it's a problem with Scottish football having winter football seasons, you know. Nobody wants to come out when the rain's on and off like this. We need summer football so badly. You're going to hear me talk about that subject a lot on this channel. I just don't understand it. Right, so Tulloch Park. Changing rooms, probably some hospitality area in there. Little tea room, pies and that. Toilets are in the back. Area to shelter if it's raining. Couple of kind of little dugouts, we'll take a little look at that now. Kinnoull won the attack early on. There we are. Won't get to see the game for here. Hey, that's the dugouts. Head round to the other side a little bit later on. Last game I was at in this channel, there was 6 goals. Game before that, there was 7. First one I did, there was only 3 goals. Yeah, let's hope there'll be a lot of goals. Right, we're 15 minutes in. Although Arniston just had a couple of corners up there, it's been all Kinnoull. They hit the post from a header. Really can't believe it didn't go in. They've had a couple of shots. They've been better. So yeah, Arniston Rangers, they play in Gorebridge, which is in Mid-Lothian. Their colours are normally maroon. Well, would they call it maroon? They might call it claret. I don't know. I mean, so many. There's so many names for that colour, isn't there? But yeah, claret, maroon, burgundy, whatever. So that's I'm wearing their away strip today. I haven't heard any results from Tulloch Park yet, but their game starts at 3 o'clock. The thing about the Midlands League, which Letham play in, and the East of Scotland League 2nd Division that we're watching here today, the games kick off a bit earlier because of the daylight. So this game here between Kinnoull and Arniston Rangers actually kicked off at 2 o'clock. There is floodlights here, as you can see. But I mean, to ask clubs of this level to have their floodlights on, that is a big financial ask. So it just makes more sense for the games to kick off a little bit earlier. Little house on the estate there at the back, as you can see. If you are going up just at the top of that house on the estate, it's actually where the college is. From there you can get buses as well. In the other direction, the buses will take you right to that Hutton Tower Castle, or the closest bus stop to it anyhow. Yeah, 50 minutes, no goals, but yeah, really enjoying it so far. It's a free kick to Arniston here just outside the box, so I thought I'd film this. We have some drummers behind the goal up there. There we are. Wasn't on top again. So you can see the Kinnoull flag fluttering in the corner up there. I absolutely love that. It's one of the things I quite like about the ground. Still 1-0 Kinnoull. Just thought I'd film that free kick there. And just kind of do a bit of filming from the other side of the ground. Still got the 2 drummers behind the goal there. The rain's been on and off. It's one of these kind of like days weather-wise where it's all right at times, but then at times it's also not all right. But when I came in, it's quite funny. When I came in, I was like, there's nobody here. Where is everyone? I've been here a few times before, but I've never seen it this empty. I go round the little corner there from the entrance, and everyone's all just huddled underneath the kind of sheltered area there because it was raining. So yeah, if it starts raining again, that's probably where everyone's going to head. Right, we have a penalty to Kinnoull. We're about 30 minutes in. Game's been quite even, but Kinnoull have been slightly better. Looks like anyone can score really, but here we are, let's film this penalty. Had to put my corned beef sandwich away and run down here to film it. There are a couple of drummers out there behind the goal making noise. Hey, there we are. 1-0 Kinnoull. Pitch invasion. I wonder if that's just because I'm here. Oh. So yeah, I was going to give a 30-minute update anyway. There we are, got the atmosphere going on. Game's been alright, lots of chances, pretty end to end. And did make a bit of a comment at the start of the game about not being a lot of folk here, but the folk that are here are all enjoying themselves. They're all very friendly. It's just good to see everybody enjoying themselves, really. There's a building there just behind the ground. So we have one goal down, well another, what, I don't know, 9 to go. Let's see what happens then. That's half time, 1-0 Kinnoull. Be an alright game, pretty 50-50. Maybe Kinnoull, well, I'll say 50-50, 52%, 48% in favour of Kinnoull. By the way, if you look at the gaps at the other end of the barrier here, see if anybody fancies being a ball boy or a ball girl. Get on down here, because to be honest with you, I'm getting too old for it. Right, okay, so yeah, it's half time, right. This is a time where I should be taking photos, right? I'll be doing that in a minute, but I've got to show you this, right? Look at that. Dugouts. It's almost like a sofa in there or something. Has anybody ever seen that before? If you have, let us know in the comments, say. I mean, Christ almighty, this may be Scottish Junior Football, it's like the Crucible. Oh, dearie me. I mean, like, it's different, but I like it. I like it. Okay, so we have Craig here. You're from Gorebridge, Craig?
Gorebridge.
Yeah, excellent. Good. How long have you been supporting Arniston Rangers?
Well, pretty much since I've been there. I've been in the Gorebridge for the best part of 20 years now. It's a local team, so I actually take the under-20s now.
Oh, right.
But that was my team of kids that I took since I was 4 or 5 year old, and this is the last year of the 20s, so close to the youth football club and then on to the main club since then. So
right.
My 17-year-old laddie plays at left back, number 3.
Oh, I see.
Well, so that's kind of changed my Saturdays from watching Dunfermline to watching Arniston. Yeah.
I was actually saying to Craig just there before I put the camera on, I was like, tell us about Arniston. I was like, Arniston isn't a place, it's Gorebridge.
Historically, Arniston was its own place. There was
right.
3 villages, and the one was Gorebridge, the one's Arniston. Over time, it's kind of joined together.
Oh, I see.
The name
right.
Arniston Rangers comes from the Arniston estate.
So Arniston is actually a place then. Right.
Yeah. That's where the name comes from.
So tell us about Gorebridge and Arniston. What's it like living down there then?
Gorebridge, it's your atypical coal mining, Midlothian town.
Right.
Probably lacking a bit of investment, like a lot of places.
Yeah.
But now surrounded by what's a new house in the commuter town for Edinburgh.
I see. Yeah.
That's what it's become when you're saying the old Borders railway lines back open.
Yeah.
Got that back through, which has obviously added up a bit more.
Yeah. Much like Dander Hall and places like that. And
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit further out for town. But my old mining town. Obviously a lot of history in there. A lot of heritage. It's like the football team.
Have you been up here before, up to Kinnoull FC?
I've been up before. A couple of years ago. Like coming up here. Like coming up to Perth. Originally a Pars fan actually, because I was born in Dunfermline before I went across. So plenty of days going up to McDermott Park as well.
Right, I see. Yeah. Tell us all about Arniston Rangers then. So you're involved in the club. What does the future look like going forward?
Going forward, it's been a challenge.
Yeah.
I think if you've been down to New Byers Park, it's a traditional old junior ground. You can see the football ground. You dream about the record attendance, 8,000-9,000. All these miners with bonnets.
Yeah.
And that's what it's there. There's a lot of work going on in the background with the community trust. Trying to get a bit of investment in the place, and we're looking towards kind of 3G pitches, because there isn't no real facilities, so we have to do a bit of travelling for the Athletics, for example. We play at Bonnerig on a Friday night.
Right, I see.
So the main kind of challenge at the moment is to try and get a bit of investment in the ground and get the facilities up to date. Kind of on the field, we've got a half decent under 20s team now.
Right.
As I say, I'm obviously biased because they're the kids that I've had coming through. But we're sitting 3rd or 4th, I think, in the 20s league and all the cups. You can see that today. There's a few of the youngsters beginning to break into the first team and get more run, which is what you want.
So let's keep you too much longer, but just let me know about other teams Arniston Rangers field. Do they have under 16s, under 12s as well?
They're under the youth football club, so we've got that kind of coming on. We've spent a lot of time investing in both the boys and girls football, so we have a diamond section with the girls now.
That's great.
The ladies team. So we've got that pathway. The kids club, they make a lot of effort with the kind of 4 or 5-year-olds in the schools and get them coming through. I think it's under 11 side teams.
Right. Well, that's it, guys. If anyone lives down the General Corbridge, Midlothian area, get along to Arniston Rangers. Support them as much as you can. Craig, thank you very much for appearing on the video. Some people are usually a bit nervous about it, as you can imagine.
It's always a good place to cover. The longer there's clubs like Kinnoull going, the better.
Yeah, but thanks very much, Craig, and enjoy the second half. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, second half just starting. Thanks very much to Craig from Arniston Rangers under 20s for appearing on the channel. Let's see what happens in the second half. Chat to some of the Kinnoull FC people later. 1-0 Kinnoull. Is that a rainbow? Yeah, look at that rainbow there. But yeah, like most of the Arniston Rangers fans I spoke to at half time, they all drove here, you know. I suppose you were coming here from public transport, it'd be a bit of a... Alright, on you go. Right, thanks very much. It'd be a bit of a trek, you know. Have to get from Corbridge by train up to Edinburgh, then Edinburgh up to Perth, and then the bus number 2 here to the ground. But yeah, let's see what happens in the second half, and we'll speak to some of the Kinnoull folk in a little bit. It's 2-0 Kinnoull now, folks. Maybe about 55 minutes in. Oh, 3-0! That's a wee wacky celebration for the second goal, or not? So the second goal, great shot from outside the box. Top corner, absolutely cracking. Yep, so 3-0 Kinnoull, about 55 minutes gone. I'm sure they're relaxing on their comfy dugout sofas over there. Someone's tooting their horn. Yeah, 3 goals, another 7 to go. Let's see what happens. Alright, 60-minute update, guys, or 63-minute update. Still 3-0 Kinnoull. So, yeah, Kinnoull. 2 years ago, they were actually in the East of Scotland Premier. The year before that, they were in the East of Scotland First. But the thing about the First, it's like quite a few teams get promoted for it. I think it might be as many as 4. So we got promoted. We're in the East of Scotland Premier. They've had 2 relegations after that, though, unfortunately. So we're now down in the East of Scotland second, but it just shows that they've been a team that have been achieving over the last kind of 5 years or so. They've had achievements, you know. I was here at a game earlier on in the season. They were playing Linton Hotspur, who play in West Linton. It was 3 each. Absolutely cracking game of football. Really enjoyed myself that day. That was in August, so the weather was much better. Obviously the weather not as nice today, but yeah, you know. 3-0 Kinnoull, decent game of football. Just another 7 goals to go, you know. Right, 75-minute update, folks. Still 3-0 Kinnoull. Yeah, they're kind of just playing the game out now. We all know who's won. Not a bad wee view from here, eh? That's the council estate up there of Tulloch. So the bottom part of that is where the buses 1 and 2 go. Towards like the co-op, just a few minutes up here, then round to like McDermott Park in the city centre. Then the very top of that hill is where the college is, which I probably mentioned earlier. Sorry if I've mentioned it twice. You can get the 15 there, which goes to Methven and Crieff and Comrie via Hunton Tower Castle and the stadium, McDermott Park Stadium. Oh, aye, coincidentally, about a few minutes ago, St Johnstone must have scored. There was a roar. You heard it. It'd be amazing if I catched it. I'm not going to catch it. It's not going to happen, eh? But it'd be absolutely brilliant if I caught it. Like, yeah, that's a 75-minute update. 3 goals down, another 7 to go. Yeah, sorry for the horrendous parter. But yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, about 88 minutes played. 3-1 Kinnoull. Arniston pulled one back. Yeah, we definitely need summer football. Right, here we are, Arniston going for one. Corner kick. Nope, goal kick. You being serious? Can't speak to him like that. Nah. Referee just gave him a book, innit? It's a good thing about junior football, you can hear what they all say, eh, Ken? What's going on over here? It's killing a bit of time there. Yeah, we're almost at stoppage time, 3-1 Kinnoull. Yeah, that should be that really, I would imagine. Oh yeah, the weather. Not too bad for most of the game. Right now it is, yeah, horrendous. It's such a biting cold wind, eh, Kim? And there we are. Kinnoull scored their 4th goal. I was in the toilet when it happened. Yeah, final score, Kinnoull 4, Arniston Rangers 1. Yeah, everyone's going home, so it was absolutely horrendous. That's why we need summer football so badly in Scotland, eh? Anyway, there we are. 5 goals, can't complain at that. And yeah, if you're ever in Perth, in the north side of Perth, get yourself to either Kinnoull, Letham or St Johnstone. You'll always have a good day out, regardless of the weather. That's the game finished. So we have Jamie Cameron here that's on the Kinnoull committee. How are you doing today, Jamie?
I'm good. It's always good when you get a win as well, so
Yeah.
I am happy with that.
Absolutely. And I hear you live just up the road there, up by the college. Yeah. So my YouTube channel is all about like what you can do before and after the game. So have you lived in Perth all your life then?
Apart from 3 years, I was out in Norway for work, but
right.
I've always been local as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's just down the road for me. So
What do you think of Perth then? Tell me all about Perth. Do you like it?
it has its moments. It's thriving. Obviously, there's some stuff when it's going, but there's the way a lot of city centres and that's going as well. But
Yeah,
Perth
yeah.
as well is good. It's a passionate place, especially about football. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
And before and after you come to games here at Tulloch Park, what do you reckon people can do in Perth? That would be like pubs and museums and cafes and walks
There's
and
not
that?
much visitor attractions as well that you can do in Perth. So you've got different museums that have just came up. You've always got quite a few pubs that are going about, cafes as well. So there's plenty of options to do in Perth before you come.
I was saying to my viewers, if you go 10 minutes towards the city centre, you got like the Perth Museum, eh?
Yep.
If you go 10 minutes the other way, you got that Hunton Tower Castle.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant, eh?
Aye. You've got that many options as well, and then even if you just go the other side of the city centre, you got Kinnoull Hill, so you get perfect views all over Perth.
Be nice if Kinnoull played up Kinnoull Hill, eh?
Well, depends where the hill, how steep the hill would be.
Oh, that's it, a massive slope.
Aye, that's it.
So what do you think of Tulloch Park then?
obviously we've had a bit of storm damage. I don't know if you've seen, but
I've seen it. Aye.
we've obviously had a bit of storm damage recently, so we did have a bit of the terrace, but we need to go and fix that. But pitch itself and that as well, we've got a groundsman as well, Kev Graham, who looks after the pitch a lot of the time, so he does a tremendous job. A lot of people get a lot of plaudits as well, to be fair. Opposition or supporters coming down about the state of the pitch and the playing areas, so plaudits to himself. Obviously I help as well because my job is a greenkeeper, so he relies on me a lot as well, but I'll leave it a lot to Kev, and does a superb job.
Aye, excellent, good. What do you think the future is for Kinnoull? Do you think there's a good future in store? Or
I hope so. Obviously we've got a great bunch of boys as well. We made quite a few new signings in the summer.
Aye.
And then obviously we've got a strong coaching band as well, I'd say. So hopefully, I don't know what going to end up saying something so it's eating my words, but hopefully the future's bright. So there's a lot of optimism, I'd say, about the place.
Yeah, and I know you've got some hospitality going on here as well, eh?
Yeah, so obviously you have your usual committees and that in as well. We've got a tie-in with a local pub as well, the Tulloch Institute, which is just a 5-minute walk up the road. So they do our after-match hospitality and they're fantastic up there, so it's all good.
That's great. Well, thanks very much, Jamie. I really appreciate you coming on the video.
You're all good, my man, and we hope to see you down at Tulloch Park soon, pal, alright?
Thanks very much. Jack Cowan here. You scored the third goal today.
Yes, I did, mate, yep.
You must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, personally, I'm doing well with the goals. I think I've got 7 and 6, but it's just good for the team to get back to winning ways.
That's absolutely grand. I know you live down in the Fife direction, but what do you think of Perth? Do you like it up here?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to drive through. I like the road out of Perth. That's my best bit I like about it. Yeah,
I know a lot of the folk go up to the Tulloch Institute after the game. Do you go up there yourself?
Yeah, so we head back to the Tulloch after every game. The hospitality is really good. People are nice and friendly, so that's always a good place to go.
Good. How long have you played for Kinnoull then?
I've played for Kinnoull coming up a year, so I joined them last Christmas.
Oh, right, okay. And what do you make of Tulloch Park? Tell me what you think about it.
Beautiful, I really like it. So in the summer, it's lovely. Like every park, come this time of year, it gets a little bit heavy and it turns more into a battle, but the committee here do a good job at keeping it nice, keeping it playable. Yeah,
that's grand, good. So I take it you're here for the rest of the season then, I take it?
Yeah, I'll be here the rest of the season.
And what do you think of the future of Kinnoull?
I think we should definitely be fighting for promotion. We've had a rocky start, a lot of boys on holiday, and we haven't been able to keep a consistent 11. But we beat Kinnoull, that's sitting top of the league. We beat Arniston today quite comfortably. We're sitting, I think, second or third. So if we can get that consistency that we've had in the cups into the league, I think we'll finish at bare minimum in the promotion spots. Yeah,
that's grand, good. Well, thanks very much for coming on to the video. So what are you up to tonight?
Grand opening of Lorenzo's back in Dunfermline. It's been shut for 4 years, so I might go see those stomping ground.
Yeah, so you'll be on the red carpet or something like that?
I think so. They usually roll out the VIP when I come in. So.
Especially got 7 goals and 6, eh?
Yeah, that's it, mate, definitely.
Thanks very much for coming on to the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, yeah?
Cheers, buddy, thank you.
Cheers. Okay, so that's me just out at the Kinnoull ground, went in, done a couple of interviews. So this is a building here right next to the ground. I always wondered what was actually in there. So here's a car park. Probably a lot of St Johnstone Airdrie fans parked in here. So Hamdani Tyres, Hamdani and Son Motors, A&B Garage, MOT testing, and repairs and servicing and tyres. That's what these buildings are, right next to the Kinnoull ground. Right, okay, so where am I going now? Right, oh, there's a cat there. It's one of the security cats, a bit scared of me. Probably thought I was going to video it or something. Right, so apparently after the game, everyone involved with Kinnoull FC, they kind of leave the ground quite early from the looks of it. And they come up to the Tulloch Institute, which is about a 5-minute walk away. Never been in it before, but I thought I'd go in for wee 15 minutes. Don't think I'll do any filming in it. I'll probably take some pictures for TikTok and for YouTube. But the thing is, I did that Sterling video a while back, and it was 50 minutes long. Leave it in the comments, guys. You think that's too long for a video? I'm thinking it probably is too long, right? I'd like to keep it down to 30 minutes if I can. But when you're getting used to all these kind of new things and that, it's no easy, eh? So I'm going to see if I can try to keep it down to 30 minutes. So I had 3 interviews in there. Interviewed Craig the Arniston. Interviewed one of the boys on the Kinnoull committee. Then interviewed Jack Cowan, the Kinnoull attacking midfielder who scored 3rd goal away. So probably not going to do too much more filming after this. Then I got to think about the outro I do in the house, I know, eh, Ken? Anyway, actually, let me turn it. So this is a wee mini roundabout just up for the ground, eh? Then, just up here is where the co-op is. If you turn left there, that car's a bit on the loud side. Right, so let's start that again. So there's traffic lights up there, right? If you can see it, that's where the co-op is, right? If you turn left there, that's where the institute's just a wee bit further up that road, which is where I'm going to head. So as I was saying, probably not going to film in it, but I'll have a good look, take some pictures and that, and I'll probably do the outro for the house. So I might film in it, I don't know. If I don't film in it, I'll see you in the house when I do the outro. If I do film in it, then I'll speak to you there. Eh? So that's the end of that, folks. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. So yeah, end up going to the Tulloch Institute for one. Had a pint of Heverlee, which was £4.40. Yeah, so beers available, just Heverlee, Tennent's, Bellhaven Best, Guinness, the usual. But yeah, it was alright. It was just like a kind of square room showing the sport. Yeah, it's alright, just a pub to go to, but loads of Kinnoull fans go to after the game. Right, okay, so before the game I went to the Glover. What I'd say, if you go there, just be wary about the fact that a lot of the tables are reserved. There's a lot of that, so there'll probably be a bit of moving about. It's really nice in there, but yeah, all the tables were like reserved. It was busy. Had to move tables a few times, so just be wary of that. Then I went to Hunting Tower Castle. So yeah, it was actually the 14th century that was built. I think I cut out on the video there. So yeah, the Earls of Gowrie like owned a lot of the land around there, and that was their castle. Interesting kind of history about a plot to kidnap James VI, King James VI, when he was an infant. And there's also a ghost there, Lady Greensleeves, who was one of the Earl's daughters. So it's actually widely renowned to be haunted, that castle. Quite a lot of these kind of mediums kind of talk about it a lot and say that it's actually really haunted in there. And the view from the top's really good, so yeah, I highly recommend going there. Right, yeah, so St Johnstone games, costs are £23 to go to St Johnstone, right? I was moaning about the price, it's 23 quid. £7 to watch Kinnoull. So, yeah. Yeah, so Kinnoull FC, they don't actually play in Kinnoull. The really nice neighbourhood on the other side of the city centre of Perth. They play in Tulloch, completely different neighbourhood. Quite a few teams don't play like don't play where they say they're from. Sure, there's like loads of examples. Leave it in the comments if examples you can think of. I'm thinking of Hibs. Hibs always say they play in Leaf, but they don't play in Lock End. Sunshine on Lock End. Right. So I probably moaned about the weather too much in the video. I'll stop that. I'll try and stop that. Sorry about the wind. I'll get that sorted. The wind kind of was a bit of a pain. Right, Kinnoull. Sorry, not Kinnoull. Arniston Rangers. In 2015, the Borders railway line reopened. So that goes down to Tweed Bank, which is just on the north side of Melrose. On the way down there, it passes by Gore Bridge. So if you want to go and see Arniston Rangers, you can get a train there for Edinburgh. I think it's only about, I should probably check this for the outro. It's about 45, well, the train's about 55 minutes for Edinburgh to Tweed Bank. It's about in the middle. So you're probably talking about 20-ish minutes, just over 20 minutes maybe for Edinburgh. So that's a pretty easy journey. Go for it. Give Arniston Rangers a bit of support, even if it's just kind of like financial or whatever. Yeah, speaking of financial support, Kinnoull, they had storm damage when Storm Amy happened at the start of October. So many of this going on now in Scotland, storms and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I think they've got materials, but they still need a bit of help to kind of do some more repair work that's required. So if anybody wants to help them out financially or as a volunteer, Kinnoull need the help with that. So if you want to do something good in the community, go for it. That's everything, isn't it? That's everything. Yeah, so if you go to watch at Johnston, Letham or Kinnoull, you know, you can see a couple of things you can do before the game, a couple of things you can do after the game. Bear in mind as well, you can go around to North Inch in Perth, which is a nice walk as well. Next time I'll try and do a video a bit further away. I want to do Dundee, so I'm thinking about doing like Dundee Violet or something, or Dundee North End, one of the Lockheed teams. Hopefully I'll get a bit more time to actually do a video on Dundee. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks, guys and girls, everybody. Thanks very much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff, because it doesn't just help me, but it helps other people see the channel as well. They might benefit from this information. So yeah, thanks very much, and take care, everyone.